49ers Cal High Sports is presented by U.S. Bank. Life keeps moving. We're here for every step. U.S. Bank member, FDIC.
Next on 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank, all spring sports all the time. We'll have thrilling baseball action with California taking on Livermore. Woodside battles Sacred Heart Prep and St. Francis meets Valley Christian.
We have exciting softball with Northgate and Acalanes, boys volleyball featuring Foothill and Livermore, and the story of the Homestead basketball player and the people who saved his life. It's all right now on 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank.
Welcome to 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank. I'm Robert Braunstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. We start this week in the West Catholic League, which is loaded with talent again this season. The Serra Padres are off to a 4-0 start. Senior Jim O'Brien had 8 hits in 4 games with 8 RBI.
Serra in league play this week taking on St. Ignatius. The Wildcats come into this week at 6-1. Gus Parker leading SI with a .471 average. He also had a fine year with the football team. Serra playing St. Ignatius on Thursday.
Jackson Short on the mound for St. Ignatius as the Wildcats take on Serra. Great defense from the Cats early on. Patrick Rain fires to Leonard Beatty to nab the runner at second. No score after 3. Serra breaks through in the 4th. Josiah Rodriguez grounds one down the third baseline. That's a fair ball as Ian Armstrong races in to score. 1-0 Padres. The Padres trying to add on, but Jackson Short buckles down to get the batter looking and leave the bases loaded. SI looking to answer back in the bottom half, but Davis Minton gets the backwards K here. Still 1-0 Serra after 4. St. Ignatius playing some small ball in the 5th. Dominic Camarillo lays down a beautiful safety squeeze. The Padres get the out at first, but Rain comes in to score, and it's tied up at 1 after 5. Bottom 6 now, and Makai Susor rips one to right center field for a double. Evan Smith comes in to score, and it's 2-1 St. Ignatius. Emmett Johnson would come in to run for Makai at second, and that was huge because Short hits one off the right field fence for a base hit. Johnson scores, and it's 3-1 SI after 6. 2 down in the 7th now, and Archer Horn gets the backward skate to end it as St. Ignatius wins it 3-1 to go to 7-1 on the season, 1-0 in the West Catholic League.
Jake Vanderbrook in San Jose as Brandon battles Santa Teresa. The Saints strike first. Top 1. Saints have a runner on third. Johnny Alvarez hits a high pop fly, and this ball finds the grass as the second baseman cannot make the play. Jacob Gilbreth scores 1-0 Saints. Same situation, top of the 2nd. Diego Flores slaps one up the middle, and this will count as an infield single. Anthony De La Cruz scores 2-0 Santa Teresa. Top 3, runners on the corners. Evan Williams fakes the throw, then fires at the first. Matt Garcia tags the runner out at first, but Jacob Gilbreth takes home and slides head first to extend Santa Teresa's lead to 3. But Branham's got a rally in them. We jump to the bottom of the 7th. Bases loaded. Bruins trailing 3-1. Colin Williams hits a high fly ball. The ball finds the grass for a base hit. Sean Murphy scores. Bruins cut the deficit to 1. Just moments later, Jacob Reinhart gets a good jump off a wild pitch and scores. All tied at 3. Runners on 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. Keaton Cooper smacks this ball to deep right center. Evan Williams scores! My goodness! A walk-off single for Keaton Cooper as the Bruins come back scoring 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th to beat Santa Teresa 4-3.
2 of the very best, Foothill and Granada. Foothill on the board first as Marissa Anderson rips it through the right side. El Nowitzki scores 1-0. Granada right back at the top of the 4th. Leading off with this blast to left is Saskia Rabb, a solo shot cutting the Foothill lead to 3-2. A 2-out rally for the Falcons in their half of the 4th. This dribbler from Ava Marie Perry scores Emily Meyer, and it's 5-3 Foothill. Still in the 4th as Amanda Bilter loads up and the sophomore sends it deep to left center field. Emily Meyer and Melissa Anderson both score 7-3 Foothill after 4. Crazy in the 6th as Granada's Delaney Amua goes to 3rd on the pitch, and when the throw gets away, Amua scores to make it 8-7 Foothill. But the Falcons extend the lead from there. Ava Hobner, a perfect bunt single scoring Perry, and then the Falcons get some good defense here to seal the deal. A terrific play by Ava Hobner as Foothill stays undefeated at 6-0 on the season. Granada falling to 5-1. Bittler and Nowitzki with big games for Foothill.
Adrian Soriano here in Los Gatos as the Wildcats take on St. Francis. The Cats would take an early lead. Sam Elliott with a pass to Kira Dodd, who fires it past the keeper. 3-0 Los Gatos. But St. Francis rallies back. Mia Sporacino over to Avery Janoski for the goal. Then a few seconds later, Avery Janoski finds the back of the net for the second time of the game as the Lancers tie it up at 3-all. Los Gatos answers back on the other end. Sam Elliott again with the pass, this time to Jackie Enns, who fires a rocket past the keeper for 3 Wildcats. Now it's Kira Dodd going all the way for the score as the Wildcats take a 7-6 lead at halftime. The Cats trying to extend their lead in the second half. Jackie Enns going coast to coast to fire it home, and it's 8-6 Los Gatos. St. Francis looking to stay in it. Sparacino running past everyone to get one of her 5 goals in the match here, but the Wildcats had answers to every St. Francis goal. Sam Elliott over to Scarlett Roberts, and the sophomore shoots and scores for the goal as Los Gatos wins at 13-11 to go to 5-0 on the season.
Each week, the Rikes Center helps us honor the Players of the Week.
The players announced in a wrap produced by the good folks at the Rikes Center. Here are this week's Gary Rikes Players of the Week.
Oh yeah, 49 a cow high. Get 'em. What you know about money, money, money? Counting up to something brilliant. 1 in a billion. Look at Money Williams. Not one civilian's filling Williams' shoes. Walking smooth. If we're talking hoops, he got 22. Move the crew through the championship. Captain Money. It's funny feeling champion rich. 9 boards, 4 steals, 2 assists for number 3. Come see Wildcat Williams in a money tree. And how about another team from the town? Oakland Tech check next for the crown. Queen of the Bulldogs. Look, see 'em all shook. Keep the dreamers sleeping from Talia Logwood. 16 scores, 12 boards for the 3rd straight title. No revival for rivals after the 3rd play. Feast is season, she's not full at all. What it takes for state titles, they're 5th overall. Yeah. 49 a cow high. Gary Rikes, Players of the Week. Trigger D beats. Yay!
The Golden State Warriors present the Basketball Coach of the Week every week.
This week, the Warriors honor 2 coaches. The first is Leroy Hurt. Lavender Leroy and the Oakland Tech girls won the state Division I title this past week. The second is Orlando Watkins from Oakland High. The Wildcats won the school's first ever state title. Leroy Hurt and Orlando Watkins, this week's Golden State Warriors Coaches of the Week. Stanford Medicine brings us great advice for athletes every week.
Here's the 49ers head team physician, Dr. Tim McAdams, with this week's tip.
So you got on your bike during COVID, crashed, and landed on your shoulder? Well, commonly this can result in either a dislocation or separation of the shoulder. What's the difference? Dislocations involve the glenohumeral joint. This is the main ball and socket of the shoulder. These can be in different directions and usually involve injury to the labrum or rubbery bumper around the socket. Dislocations need to be reduced or put back in place, then either therapy or surgery to repair. Separations, on the other hand, involve the acromioclavicular joint. This is the connection between your collarbone and shoulder blade. Most separations are mild to moderate and can be treated in a sling for a few days or weeks.
Coming up, our NCS SunPower electric game as Concord meets Alhambra on the diamond.
And softball with Bishop O'Dowd and James Logan. You are watching 49ers Cal High Sports, presented by U.S. Bank.
The Rikes Center's individualized athletic programs, CORE and SMART, are designed for participants to accomplish their goals safely, efficiently, and effectively. Through CORE and SMART, you can enhance athletic performance, build strength, or improve your overall health. You'll set your goals, work with experienced performance coaches to design your specific workout, and receive support to stay on track and make progress towards your desired results. Got goals? Come to the Rikes Center.
Yeah, let's redo the basement.
Hello, home movie theater.
Spare bedroom.
Why not both? Use the U.S. Bank mobile app to apply for a home improvement loan. It's easy.
Wonderful, Alex.
Hey, that's what U.S. Bank is for. Anything else?
How about a loan for a bigger car? Our family is growing.
Oh.
Yeah, my brother's moving in with his 5 dogs.
Oh.
Heyo!
And we're expecting.
Expecting what?
Help for today, planning for tomorrow. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together.
For nearly half a century, Devcon Construction has helped build the dreams of Bay Area schools. Devcon Construction buildings and fields are the foundation for many of our finest schools. The exceptional quality of our finished product is a big reason why we are ranked as the largest builder in Silicon Valley. The quality is what keeps our customers satisfied and wanting to use Devcon for their future projects. Devcon Construction, building our communities from schools to stadiums. Nearly half a century of quality service and a history of success.
I know you've seen them Warriors, but have you seen them here? Here is where you have a seat at the table while Curry cooks. Where your heart pounds to the beat of the ball. Here is where the splash zone feel like a downpour. And you might hear something I can't repeat on TV. Because here, you don't just watch the game, you live it. Experience the Warriors here at Chase Center. Tickets on sale now at Warriors.com.
49ers Cal High Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By SunPower Electric, proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. By Stanford Medicine, #1 in Northern California in orthopedics. By Service Champions, High Five Service, Champion Attitude, Service Champions. By Mattress Firm, the official sleep partner of the San Francisco 49ers. By Stevens Creek Chevrolet, find new roads. And by the Reike Center, where goals and dreams become a reality.
We are back at Levi's Stadium. The 4-1 Alhambra Bulldogs open Diablo Valley League play this week. Senior Dan Polsak leads the Bulldogs with a .636 batting average.
Alhambra taking on the 4-2 Concord Minutemen. Senior Skylar Juarez had 8 hits in 16 at-bats, approximately a .500 batting average. Concord at Alhambra in the league opener is our NCS SunPower Electric game. Our Ivan Garcia was there.
Electric game.
Welcome to Alhambra High School for the Diablo Valley League season opener as the Bulldogs host the Concord Minutemen. Some players to keep an eye on. For Concord, sky's the limit for Skylar Juarez. The senior infielder leads the team with 8 RBI and has 4 extra base hits while batting .500 so far this season. As for the Bulldogs, Daniel Polasic has an astonishing .789 on-base percentage, so expect the junior to reach first safely. The speedster also has 4 stolen bases on the year. Who gets the first win of this new league season? Find out in our NCS SunPower Electric game. Concord getting to work early. Elijah Scott gets a base hit up the middle. The senior went 3 for 4 at the plate. Chase Taylor up to bat and he knocks one into right field. Taylor to first and the speedy Scott hustles and moves to third. A wild pitch flies over the catcher's head. Scott takes advantage, dives for home plate, and is safe. Minutemen up 1-0 after the first inning. Matt Dashner got the start for Concord, and he was lights out. 4 scoreless innings, 4 hits, and 7 strikeouts. Top 5th now, Chase Taylor hits a high fly ball deep to right field that goes over the outfielder's head. Taylor turns on the Jets and gets a leadoff triple, and the senior was fired up. Dashner sends a hard hit hopper up the middle and gets the RBI ground out as Taylor trots home, giving the Minutemen a 2-0 lead. Bulldogs looking to answer in the bottom of the 5th. Runner on first, Omar Martinez pinch hits a single to right field. Then with runners at first and second, Skylar Juarez on the mound and the utility man gets the strikeout to get out of the jam. Top 7th, Concord with the runner on first. The hard hit ball goes to Daniel Polasic, tags his foot on second, throws to first, and gets the double play. Amazing play from this junior. Bulldogs looking to rally in the bottom of the 7th. Runner on first. Polasic sends a hard hit grounder that gets juggled. Polasic makes it to first. All runners are safe. Alhambra gets the bases loaded with 2 outs. The 3-2 pitch from Chase Taylor is swung on and missed. Alhambra makes it interesting, but Concord holds on to get the 2-0 win. The starting pitcher Dashner gets the win and talks about the victory after the game.
Feels good. Got to fight through every inning. It's a tough game. That's a good team, and our team came out and fight. Energy the whole way through, and team really helped lift me through that.
In Alhambra with the NCS SunPower Electric game, I'm Ivan Garcia, 49ers Cal High Sports.
Adrian Soriano here in Union City as James Logan takes on Bishop O'Dowd. The Colts get on the board first. Gabriela Garcia grounds one to right field for a single. Shannon Garcia scores 1-0 Logan after 2. The Colts on the board again in the 3rd. Criswella Pursuit finds the right center field gap for a double as Ava Medellin comes in to score 2-0 Logan. Then a few batters later, Shannon Garcia lines one to left for a hit. Alina Perez comes in and it's 3-0 Colts after 3. O'Dowd gets one back in the 5th. Riley Veenstra grounds one to short. Everyone's safe as Tulip Barnes comes in to score. 3-1 Colts after 5. Top 6 now in Medellin loops one to right, and when the throw to the plate gets away, Janessa Paris comes in to score, and it's 4-1 James Logan. O'Dowd looking to rally back in the bottom half. Barnes hits a grounder to second. Everybody's safe as Prior Castling and Hanley Shrub score, and it's a 1-run game. The Dragons trying to tie it up later in the inning. Lana Evju smacks one to right for a single, but Selena Gonzalez fires a strike to Michaela Villapando, and the runner is out at the plate as Logan wins it 4-3 to go to 3-1 on the season.
The Sobrato Bulldogs putting their undefeated record on the line against Del Mar. The Bulldogs looking good in Game 1. Rowan Frack to Nathan Wen. Nice back set to Jaden Frack for the early Bulldogs lead. Sobrato takes the first 25-17. Rowan over to Wen to Caden Tsuji. One set to none Sobrato, but the Dons come back in the second. Nathan Rappaport to Bryce Sumi, who sets Vincent Liu, who had a nice match for Del Mar. Up big in the second, the Dons go Alan Guevara to Sumi to the big guy Jonah Garcia, who gets a deep kill. Late second now as Hayden Tew gets it to Sumi over to Liu as the Dons take the second 25-14. Sobrato looking to get back in it in the third. Alan Chow to Huen. Nice deep set to Jaden Frank, who tools it off the block. But the Dons come back in the third. Up with the double block is Sebastian Dominguez and Bryce Sumi. The Dons come back to take the third. A one set from Sumi to Dominguez straight down, and the Dons lead is 2-1. Fourth set now, and this time Dominguez tips it home as Del Mar takes the lead, and the Dons finish it off. Alan Guevara to Sumi to Dominguez as Del Mar wins it 3-1. Del Mar now 5-1 to start the season.
Service Champion is the champion when it comes to HVAC sales and championship service.
This week's Service Champion Student Spotlight is Sydney DiMartini from Carondelet. The junior is a captain on the softball team. Sydney is also in a number of clubs: California Scholarship Federation, National Honor Society, Philanthropy, Asian Pacific Islanders Club, Random Acts of Kindness Club, all of that. Outstanding work from Sydney, this week's Service Champion Student Spotlight. The San Francisco Giants are joining us this season to present the Baseball Coach of the Week. This week's Coach of the Week is Woodside's Daniel Rogers. The Wildcats are off to a 5-0-1 start this season. We'll see Woodside later on in the show, but right now, congrats to Daniel Rogers, this week's San Francisco Giants Coach of the Week. Stevens Creek Chevrolet brings us the Spirit Corner every week.
This celebrates the great work done by all of the Spirit squads around the Bay Area. Here's the outstanding band from Clayton Valley.
Coming up, East Bay League action as California takes on Livermore.
But first, here's our Cupertino Electric Power Rankings for softball.
Right now, my electrical bill is about $10 a month.
This is definitely one of the best investments we did in our house.
All over the country, people are taking control over their electric bills by going solar with SunPower. We offer the most efficient, durable panels on the market, so you can see a return on your investment every month.
I was paying $220 a month. Now I pay about $22 a month.
Right now, 49ers faithful get a $1,000 Visa reward card from SunPower. Go online today.
Kids these days, they're curious, kind, and resilient. A generation of givers and doers, kids these days are redefining what it means to show their true colors and shine bright. That's why at Clover the Rainbow, we're committed to providing families with nutritious, organic, American Humane certified smoothies. And now, organic lactose-free whole milk and organic DHA omega-3 plus choline milk. Clover the Rainbow, power your brilliance.
From the beginning, Meriwest Credit Union was created to provide a brighter financial future for you. We work hard for our members because they're our greatest strength.
Meriwest worked for me when I needed an auto loan for my first car.
When I need to make a mobile payment, Meriwest works for me.
Put our premier savings account to work for you, now paying up to 25 times the national average. Meriwest Credit Union, working for you today, tomorrow, together.
Join us on the ice for the Bay Area's hottest sport. High school ice hockey leagues are forming now for the upcoming season. Be part of this fast-moving, hard-hitting, crazy, exciting game. You can join as part of your high school team or sign up to be assigned to a team. Games are played at Sharks Ice locations all around the Bay Area. Jump in anytime and join your friends on the ice. Be a part of Bay Area high school hockey. Contact Sharks Ice for more details and get into the game today.
Get a jump on the 2023 season and secure the best games now with one of the many Giants membership options. The 415 is a great outfield location with exclusive access to the Bullpen Terrace. Flex membership guarantees the lowest single game ticket price for any game and ultimate convenience. The Thrill Pack offers you the season's best games in one easy swoop. Full season ticket plans provide you with every perk with the best seat locations at the best prices. For complete information, visit sfgiants.com/season tickets.
We are the Sarah Padres! And you're watching the 49ers Cal High Sports!
We are back at Levi Stadium with opening week in the East Bay League. The Livermore Cowboys enter league play with a 5-1 record. Andrew Arante hitting .667 for the Cowboys.
The Cowboys opening up league play against California. The Grizzlies' outstanding senior Jack Van Loon hitting .500 opening day in the East Bay League on Wednesday.
Jake Vanderbrook in San Ramon for an East Bay League showdown as California battles Livermore. How about some defense? Top of the first, Cowboys looking to strike first, but Elijah Cernak makes a remarkable catch to get out of the jam. Bottom two, Grizzlies looking to get the bats going, but AJ Arante looking sharp at third as the senior makes a nice play across the diamond to get out of the inning. No score after 2 innings. Bottom of the third, Grizzlies in business. Ryan Giffens drives this ball to deep right field. This ball goes to the fence for a leadoff double. A few batters later, bases loaded. Aiden Camper gets hit by a pitch. Giffens scores. Cal would score 8 of its runs off walks and hit by pitches. Declan Casey had himself a game on the mound, finishing with 7 strikeouts in 5 innings, which includes this K, and yeah, he's loving it. No runs allowed on 2 hits for the junior, and the Grizzlies continue to roar. Here's Ryan Giffens again hitting a high fly ball deep to right center field that's just out of the reach for the outfielder. Josh Van Loon and Gabe Metz trot home to score 2 doubles and 3 RBIs for Ryan Giffens as California begins league play with an 11-0 win over Livermore.
Monte Vista Mustangs take on the Acalanes Dons. Wednesday night, Jack Woolweber on the call. Whistle blows to start the game, and Carson Nix will win the faceoff. And look at the wheels on this kid as he charges down and gets the first goal of the game. A little later in the first, Dons down by 1. It's Dylan Olsen who puts a nice spin move on the defender around the crease and fires in to make it 2-2. Acalanes will keep that momentum moving. Everin Rose dishing it out to Marshall Anderson, who hits Cooper Olsen, who slings it into the back of the net. Tack on 1 more for the Dons. Jumping to the end of the 4th quarter, and we're all tied at 8. Mix will work his magic again and win the faceoff. Pass up to Mason Baker in full stride, who whips it from outside the box into the back of the net. But now it's the Mustangs with just 6 seconds left and trailing by 1. Cooper will take it in, pass up to Dylan, and set up Zach Appel with this beautiful quick release to save the game. Zach makes the game 9-all, which means we're headed to golden goal. Attack man Derek Hoffman takes it around the crease and fires it in for the winning goal, bringing the Mustangs to their 5th win on the season with a 5-1 record. Great game behind Dylan Olsen and Derek Hoffman.
U.S. Bank brings us stories of athletes who inspire us.
Jake Vanderbrook joins us now with the dramatic, life-saving tale from a Homestead basketball player.
Thanks, Robert. Sometimes it takes a group to accomplish any task, or in this case, to save someone's life. Ryan Chan wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the people who helped save his life at the right place at the right time. For Homestead's Ryan Chan, basketball is his passion. Whenever this hard-working freshman takes the floor, expect this terrific player to give it his all.
He doesn't take things for granted. Whenever you tell him he needs to work on something, he's going to work on it, probably to exhaustion. I've never questioned his work ethic.
He's just really focused on everything he does, and everything he tries to do, he always goes for his best.
But in October of 2022, a normal AAU basketball practice for Ryan turned into a nightmare.
I don't really remember any of that day, but from what I've been told, I went to school and then I ran the mile, had high school practice after school, and then I came home and had dinner, and then I had AAU practice.
We do some running, some conditioning drills, and maybe less than 10 minutes into it, Ryan's on the far baseline. He takes off a few steps and just collapsed. And I was actually on that side, so when he did it right in front of me. So we jumped into action, immediately called 911.
I got a text first from a parent. Like maybe a minute later, she called. She's like, "Can you get here really quick? Like, you know, we called 911 and ambulance is on the way." I started getting on the road. I started panicking. I felt something was just not right.
Just 1 week after turning 15, Ryan went into cardiac arrest. He was then transferred to Stanford Children's Hospital. Ryan showed no signs of any heart problems before his collapse, an absolute shock for his family.
No warning signs, nothing. He's always been very healthy. Even growing up, he hardly gets a cold, so it was shocking.
Luckily, 2 lifeguards were on duty working at a nearby swimming pool at the Campbell Community Center. Both Ian and Molly Hanneray rushed over to the gym performing CPR, while paramedics came with their AED, an automated external defibrillator.
I stayed calm. I kept a pretty good cap on things. You have 100 things going through your mind all at the same time, and then you've got to be able to keep your cool so you can do your job properly.
Ryan now has an ICD, an implantable cardioverter defibrillator, a device which controls the heartbeat and delivers shocks to the heart whenever the device detects an irregular heartbeat.
Ryan specifically has a version called a subcutaneous ICD, and so everything is underneath the skin, and his is special in the sense that it actually doesn't touch the heart. It's all on the outside, so underneath the skin, but on the outside of his rib cage.
A few days it was like painful and stuff like that, but once it started to heal, like it's been pretty like normal, like I don't really notice much.
Ryan continues to make good progress since his collapse. At this time, Ryan isn't competing in basketball. Despite this unfortunate incident, Ryan continues to stay positive, keeping his spirits up on a daily basis.
At first, I was pretty upset. I like to think like everything happens for a reason, so maybe there's like a reason this happened. Like maybe it will open like new doors in my life.
I think he's really resilient and he's handling this great, like a champion. He's taking it one day at a time.
Ryan continues to spread joy. This energetic freshman wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for all the help and support he was given. A collaborative effort to save this brave soul's life.
There were heroes on that basketball court. You know, I believe it was a lifeguard that performed CPR, and the paramedics coming in at the time to be able to help him come out of that, sustain him, and then have him come out of that rhythm.
It makes me feel great because I honestly wasn't expecting anything to happen in my, lifeguarding job, but it's a great feeling to know that you save somebody's life.
Extremely grateful. It's just a lot for everyone to have contributed so much, and there was a lot of support.
Life is a one-time offer. Ryan Chan continues to appreciate life every step of the way. Just a crazy story. Another thing to point out, both lifeguards Ian and Molly Hanneray were honored and received awards from both the Campbell Police Department and Stanford's Revive team for their amazing efforts to help save Ryan's life.
Fantastic.
Incredible, incredible. Mara-West Credit Union honors teachers every week with the Mara-West Merit Award.
Here's Ari Crane from Menlo talking about his favorite teacher, Mara Sinkoff.
My favorite teacher at Menlo is Miss Sinkoff. She taught me last year in junior year AP Lang. And I really appreciate her because she made me work harder than I'd ever worked in any class before. And, initially struggling in that class helped me improve, and now I work with her in the writing center, and I got to kind of give back in that sense. But, I definitely had to lose a little, especially grade-wise early on, and learn from her and improve my writing.
Coming up, our Mattress Firm Perfect Match. It's the Ocean Division battle with Woodside and Sacred Heart Prep.
And softball with Palo Alto and Fremont. This is 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank.
Everyone can learn. Sometimes it's the teacher who makes all the difference. At Math Enrichment, we use only top-rated credentialed teachers. Our fully accredited WASC schools allow you to move up to advanced classes in high school and get high school credit. Math Enrichment has fun, recreational activities helping to make your math experience a joy. You can learn even advanced math, and we can help make it happen. Sign up at mathenrichment.net or at one of our many Bay Area locations. Use the Cal High promo code for the best possible price.
Trevor was born a champion. He knows how to make lemonade from lemons. He also knows that comfort is all year round. So sometimes when you can't make lemonade, you make hot chocolate. Today, Trevor is proud to be a service champion. We're now offering a $58 2-for-1 special. You'll get a comprehensive AC tune-up and a free furnace safety inspection. High five service, champion attitude. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
Brought your baseball glove to basketball practice that turned out to be football practice? Game on, junk sleep.
It's Mattress Firm's big spring sale. Get a king bed for the price of a queen or a queen for a twin and save up to $700 on Sealy. Plus, get a free adjustable base with qualifying Sealy purchase. Shop now at Mattress Firm, the official sleep partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
Record-breaking superstar Ed Sheeran returns to North America. The Mathematics Tour in the round. Bay Area, it's finally your turn to see him live at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, Saturday, September 16th, 2023, with special guests Russ and Maisie Peters. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The album Equals is available everywhere. For more, visit EdSheeran.com. Produced by Messina Touring Group and AEG Presents.
49ers Cal High Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Lexus of Stevens Creek, we get it. By DGDG.com, where we want you to be a happy car buyer. By Sharks Eyes, the official practice facility of the San Jose Sharks and home of the San Jose Barracuda. By Mary West Credit Union, working for you today, tomorrow, together. By DevCon, build, perform, design, sustain. And by Math Enrichment. Learn, achieve, have fun.
Each week, Mattress Firm helps us find a great match on the field or court, just like they try and find a great match for you and a mattress. This week, it's the Ocean Division League opener with Woodside and Sacred Heart Prep.
We just talked about the Woodside Wildcats and their fast start to the season. Woodside senior Braden Boswell is hitting .615 so far this year to lead the Cats. Mason Chetcuti leading the Gators from Sacred Heart Prep. Mason with a .435 batting average. The two teams opening Ocean Division League play this week.
The Woodside Wildcats take the field as the home team with the rain affecting their home field. We play on the turf at Prep. This ball is sliced to shallow right. It's trouble for Ryan Dodge, who makes a terrific catch. The game had lots of pitching and defense. A nice play at third here by the Wildcats' Braden Boswell. And now an equally nice play at third base by the Gators' sophomore Connor Schmalzley as we go scoreless into the top of the fourth. Tyler Wong comes to the plate for the Gators, and Tyler celebrates his birthday with a blast to deep right center field that hits the fence on the fly. It's a happy birthday double for Tyler Wong. Two batters later, Wong at third as Daniel Gee, another sophomore, sends a smash past the drawn-in infield, giving the Gators a 1-0 lead. The Wildcats trying to get something going in the bottom of the fourth as Evan Chad comes up, and Evan ropes a single up the middle, but he would not score, and we stay at 1-0 going to the fifth. But in the fifth, the Wildcats get a rally started as Braden Boswell sends a rocket to left. This one is trouble, and when it drops, Boswell has a stand-up double. Pinch runner at second for Vincent Vasquez, who slaps it up the middle, just gets through the infield. The pinch runner is heading for home. Here comes the throw by Max Corson. Here comes the runner, and he is out at the plate. A great throw by Corson. The tag by Mason Chetcuti. Meantime, on the mound for Sacred Heart Prep, sophomore left-hander Devin Saltzgaber was dealing. Devin with the last of his 7 strikeouts there. It's a complete game shutout for the sophomore who likes the way his young team is playing.
It's great. It's really cool to step up, especially as sophomore and underclassmen. We got a young team, but we play hard and make the right plays, make fundamentals.
Palo Alto hosts Fremont in a back-and-forth battle. Ivan Garcia with the highlights. Vikings get runners on first and second in the bottom of the first. Hannah Foster hits one to left field. Cameron Tolan comes in to score. Foster's RBI double gives Pali a 1-0 lead. Fremont heats up in the second inning. Runners at first and second for Alexia Sanchez, and the junior sends a hit to right. Linda Zuno and Denny Werfer score. Firebirds tag on another run. Fremont leads 3-1. Top third, Rory Yao gets a base hit to left. The junior went 2 for 4 at the plate. Molly Bobick up to bat, and the freshman sends a grounder to left. Yao hustles from second to score. Fremont takes a 4-1 lead. Bottom of the third, Vikings with runners on first and second. Foster hits down the third base line. That stays fair. Kenzie Powell trots home. Then it's Katie Dorogusker sending a hit to the gap to right. Tolan and Claudia Wolf score, and we are all tied up at 4. Top of the fourth, Firebirds have runners on base. Jaya Caban sends a hard hit grounder to left. Sophia Harvey goes home, and Kira Adams is safe at third. Then it's Katie Grant hitting a grounder up the middle. Kira Adams scores as Grant gets the RBI ground out. Firebirds catch fire to take the lead in the top of the fourth and hold on to beat the Vikings 6-4.
Lexus of Stevens Creek brings us the Volunteer Award each week, celebrating young people who donate their time to do good work in their communities.
This week's Volunteer Award goes to Anika Nambisan from the Pinewood basketball team. Anika volunteers for a group called SAFE, which helps women who are victims of domestic abuse. Anika gives artwork she produces to the women as they leave the center to help them with their adjustment back into society. She also creates anxiety rings to help ease their stress. Anika explains why this volunteer work is so important to her.
I think that it's really important to be grateful for what you have, especially the opportunities, and just to really give back to your community, because it could be really fun, yeah.
Each week, Gallo Salami helps us catch up with athletes being recruited by top colleges.
This week's Gallo Salami Big Salami is Michael Castaneda from Valley Christian. The senior infielder and pitcher has committed to play baseball next year at Northern Kentucky.
Coming up, baseball from the Mount Hamilton division with Leland and Live Oak.
And softball with Acalanes and Northgate. You're watching 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank. It's opening week for the Mount Hamilton League Baseball as Leland hosts Live Oak. The Chargers with Cody Hardkey, the latest in the Hardkey family tree to play baseball at Leland. Cody leading the team with a .444 batting average to start this season.
That's a long history there. Live Oak has lots of outstanding pitching, including seniors Landon Stump and Aiden Keenan. The Acorns and Chargers at Leland Thursday afternoon. The Leland Chargers take the field against Live Oak on a beautiful day in Almaden. The Chargers' Adita Srivastava setting the tone early. The senior southpaw pitching a fantastic game. That K ending the first. Bottom 1, 2 on for Brady Hernandez, who sends a rocket deep to right over the fielder's head in a hurry. Scoring is Vincenzo Chabatone Flanagan. We call him Zoe. Behind Zoe is Cody Hardkey. We call him Cody Hardkey. A big smile from Hernandez and a 2-0 Leland lead. Top 3, the Acorns looking to get back into it. Their first hit of the game is this line shot to center from Teo Castellanos. It's a double for Teo, but Live Oak did not score. Bottom 3 in the Chargers add on Hardkey getting a hold of this one. It goes all the way to the base of the wall, a 2-out double for Hardkey. He later scores on an error, 3-0 Chargers. Good pitching helped by outstanding defense. Here's Zoe at short, moving far to his left to grab the ground ball and a strong throw to get the out at first. Nice play. Bottom 4 now, and the Chargers add on Aiden Hannigan with a blast to right over the fielder and to the wall. A double for Hannigan, but he would not score. But the Chargers do get a run in the 5th. With Zoe at third, Hardkey chops it to third. The play at the plate, and Zoe is safe as Leland wins it 4-0. A great day on the mound for Adita Srivastava.
It's Acalanes Ladies Dons hosting the Northgate Broncos on this sunny Thursday afternoon. The Dons come out ready to roll. Issa Orman fires one to right field, but here comes Jillian Neal with a spectacular sliding catch and ready for the play at home. But the Dons, Emmy Young, finds her way safely to go up 1-0 in the first. Broncos fire back after an early score. Taylor Girosetapong bunts the dribble short and manages to find her way to first. After another Broncos run, now up 2-1, Girosetapong now finds herself on third. McKenna Troy rifles a drive to center and puts Northgate up 3-1. Dons aren't done yet. Young rips a line drive base hit to put in 2 runs, making it 3-all. Now in the 6th, Caitlin Takahashi drives one to center on a triple, sending in 2 more runners to go up, now 5-3 Northgate. Don't miss this one though, folks. Haley Stripling here loads and delivers a deep fly ball to right field, and that thing is gone for a 2-run homer, bringing the Dons to only trail by 1 in the bottom of the 6th. Dream scenario here. Bottom 7, full count, runner on third, and freshman Ashley Herman rips one in there for strike 3. The Northgate Broncos come out with a road win in a close one. What a game.
Math Enrichment is the Bay Area leader in quality tutoring to help you become a Scholar Athlete.
So Math Enrichment brings us the Scholar Athlete Award each week. This week's Scholar Athlete is Sujin Berry from the Clayton Valley softball team. Sujin, great on the diamond and in the classroom with a 3.9 GPA.
Albany's Construction presents the Dirty Work Play.
This is a play showing the type of grit and determination shown by all the workers at Albany's Construction. This week's Dirty Work Play goes to Tayshawn Gamble, the latest star in the Gamble family. Tayshawn with this tremendous block in the Wildcats state title game win last week. Oh my. Coming up, our second SunPower Electric game as Valley Christian battles West Catholic League rival St. Francis.
And later, San Ramon Valley takes on Dublin as 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank rolls along.
This tiny payment thing is a giant pain. Hi, ladies. Alex from U.S. Bank. Can she help? How about a comprehensive point-of-sale system that can track inventory, manage schedules, and customize orders? That's what U.S. Bank Business Essentials is for. What about a new oven? Can U.S. Bank help us there? We can serve loans in as fast as 12 minutes. That would be a big help. Huge. Jumbo. Ginormous.
Finding ways to make your business boom. That's what U.S. Bank is for. We'll get there together.
The Rikers Center's Community Service Program in Menlo Park provides a unique opportunity for you to gain valuable leadership and life skills while working in a diverse and exciting environment. Whether you're looking to complete school service hours, gain relevant experience for a job or college, or immerse yourself in all the Rikers Center has to offer, our Community Service Program gives you the opportunity to engage your community, make meaningful human connections, and learn new skills in athletic fitness, creative arts, and nature awareness. Got goals? Come to the Rikers Center.
1, 2, 3.
Get ready to cheer for your next new or used car at Stevens Creek Chevrolet.
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
We're ready to make your buying experience safe and easy. Come to our dealership to see and test drive one of hundreds of great Chevrolet cars and trucks. Or you can go online to shop, order, and have your new car delivered right to your door. So get fired up for a great deal right here at
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
This is not the year to sleep on the Quakes. Our fiercest rivals on the biggest stages. And we're making our house even louder. It's about to be crazy. This year we celebrate our past and kick off the future of soccer in the Bay with California's biggest Cinco de Mayo party. Getting ready to show off for the world in 2026. It's time to wake up, because there's an earthquake coming.
Tonight's second SunPower Electric game has two of the Bay Area's very best teams meeting in West Catholic League play. Valley Christian coming into this game with a 5-1 record.
St. Francis 6-1 to start the week. These teams among the favorites for a league title this season. It's our CCS SunPower Electric game. Our Jake Vanderbrook was there.
Electric game.
Beautiful day for some baseball here in Mountain View. We have a West Catholic League showdown for you as Valley Christian takes on St. Francis. Starting with the Lancers, Elias Duncan is ruled out with a hand injury. He's going to miss a good portion of the season, so keep an eye on Luke Devine. He's going to be the starting shortstop. And also be on the lookout for Gino Capilazzo. The freshman is making his varsity debut. And for Valley Christian, Tatum Marsh will look to give the Warriors an extra boost for this league matchup. The Stanford commit is hitting .438, and right now the junior leads the team with 7 stolen bases. It's 6-1 Valley Christian and 6-1 St. Francis in our CCS SunPower Electric game. Top 1 runner on third, Quentin Marsh hits a chopper the first. Jason Benson Jr. gets the out at first, but Tatum Marsh scores. 1-0 Warriors. Strong performance from Michael Castaneda. This outstanding right-hander tossed 5 innings with 3 punch-outs, allowing just 1 run. Ned Regalis also looked sharp on the bump, going 5 2/3 innings with 6 strikeouts, including this K to end the top of the third. Castaneda only allowed 1 hit, and it comes from Luke Devine, who rips it into left for a knock the lead off the 4th inning. A few batters later, runners on the corners. Looks like a runner gets picked off, but the umpires call this a balk. Andrew Atkinson moves to second, and Devine scores. Just like that, we're all tied at 1. But Valley Christian storms back. Top 6, 2 outs, runner on third. Jacob Hudson hits a grinder to short, and Hudson is safe at first. PJ Mutsaritas scores. 2-1 Warriors. More Valley Christian. Top 7, Carmelo Rivera lays down a beautiful bunt, and everyone is safe. Then Rivera realizes no one's covering second. Don't mind me, I'll take second. A couple batters later, bases loaded. Tatum Marsh smokes this ball to left field for a knock. 2 more runs score, 4-1 Warriors. Valley Christian would tack on 2 more runs in the 7th as the Warriors go on to beat St. Francis 6-1.
Last year, I think season didn't end the way we wanted it to. Came out here trying to make a statement, and that's what we did.
In Mountain View with the CCS Sun Power Electric game, I'm Jake Vanderbrook, 49ers Cal High Sports.
The Bellarmine Bells soccer team finished its season unbeaten in its last 14 games in a row.
That meant a NorCal title for the Bells, who talked about the season with our Jake Vanderbrook at the Rikus Center this week.
And we are here at the Rikus Center for Human Enhancement, where goals are achieved. Got goals? And here's the boys soccer team from Bellarmine. Get low! Yeah, that's the energy we want. So we're going to start off with Ian Pierce, who is a senior. So Ian, winning CCS and NorCals, what do those accolades mean for you and this program?
I think it's just good that, we set a bunch of goals at the beginning of the season and we were able to achieve most of them. And then we also set a good future for the next year's team, being #1 ranked in CCS and creating a legacy for ourselves and for our school.
The bells just keep on ringing, and I'm going to make my way over to Keegan Rhodes. So, Keegan, you were coming off an ankle injury midway through the season. This team really got hot, and especially you did. Your stats were off the charts in the last 12 games, scoring 10 goals, 12 assists. What was clicking for you?
The team chemistry, we got off to a slow start, but we found our groove, throughout the season. And when I got back, all I tried to do was do my part. The boys rallied around together, and we just worked together and grinded it out.
Finally, I'm going to make my way over to Nick Thiel. So let's talk about that NorCal final game. This game went to penalty kicks. What's going on through your mind mentally to prepare for those situations?
I was surprisingly calm. I knew I had the entire team and the entire community of Bellarmine and the school behind me. So I wasn't too nervous. We had been in this moment before. So I thought myself and the team were pretty prepared for this moment.
All right, gentlemen, take us out with a cheer.
Go Bells on 3! 1, 2, 3, go Bells!
Coming up, back to the East Bay League for San Ramon Valley and Dublin.
But first, here is our Cupertino Electric Power Rankings for baseball.
We are back at the NBC Sports Studio here at Levi Stadium. The San Ramon Valley Wolves open up East Bay League play against Dublin. The Wolves featuring our NCS Defensive Player of the Year for football. That's Marco Jones.
Yep, very talented. Dublin featuring the hot bat of Karsten Pearson, who has 10 hits already this season in just 4 games. Karsten is hitting .714. The Gales and Wolves at Dublin this week.
Dublin kicks off its East Bay League by hosting San Ramon Valley in a pitcher's duel. Ivan Garcia with the highlights. Desi Lopez got the start for the Gales and got to work early, getting one of his 4 strikeouts in the game. Jump to the bottom of the 6th, 2 outs at the scoreless game. Mikey Allen gets a base hit to left that gets by the infielder. Anthony Wang at the plate and hits a slow chopper. Infielder scoops it up barehanded and decides to hold on to the ball. Dublin has runners at first and second. But Hudson Aber was on his A game. The senior gets the strikeout, gets out of the jam. 6 scoreless innings, 8 Ks for Aber. Bottom 7th now, 2 outs. Karsten Pearson belts one up the middle for a base hit. Very next batter, Pearson decides to steal second. The throw to second goes into the outfield. The senior showing great awareness, stumbles, tries his luck for third, and is safe. Then a wild pitch gets by the catcher. Pearson hustles from third and puts the team on his back. The University of Washington commit gets a single, steals second, third, and makes his way home, all while having 2 outs. Dublin gets the win in walk-off fashion.
The Foothill Falcons flicking up as they take on Livermore. Nikon Shadoust on the call. First set, Cowboys get going. Kyler Wallace sets it to Vincent Betonio, who spikes it down with authority. After that, it was all Foothill. This massive block by Landon Mioski secures the first set, 25-12 for the Falcons. Falcons and Mioski pick off where they left off. Landon gets it in front of Casey Collins, who goes cross-country for the kill. Zach Sarash-Minoski to the junior Kyan Vora, who slams it down. Mioski finishes his amazing match with 20 assists, including this one to Jack Caudill that secures set number 2 for Foothill 25-15. Livermore get going in the third set as Bentonio finds Wallace. Wallace sets up Earl Stacy, who rips it off the defender. But the Falcons didn't let up. Yoon Bae to Cameron Hitchon. Bam! He secures the sweep for the Falcons as they stay perfect at 3-0 in the East Bay League.
The Harker Schools help us honor the people who mentor the high school stars we feature each week.
Here's Max Silverstein from Bellarmine talking about his assistant soccer coach, Nick Butler.
I mean, in terms of Bellarmine soccer, the person I am today has been mostly shaped by the varsity assistant coach, Nick Butler. When freshman year, I played on JV for Bellarmine soccer, and he was my coach then, and he's been my coach as I've moved through the program, and he's just been a really influential person, both on and off the field, and really supportive coach as well.
Brought to you by the Harker School. Earlier this month, first graders sent more than 500 items to the Humane Society of Silicon Valley for their annual donation drive, which collected food, linens, toys, and other goods for many animals in their care. At Harker, transitional kindergarten through 12th grade students discover their passions. Learn more at harker.org.
DGDG.com wants you to be a happy car buyer, so each week we show you the Be Happy play.
This week's Be Happy play goes to Keaton Cooper from the Branham Bruins with a walk-off base hit to win it for the Bruins, and everybody was very happy about it. Want to be a happy car buyer? Go to DGDG.com. Coming up, it's the Service by Medallion Play of the Week. We'll see which play gets it next.
But first, here's this week's training tip by our good friends at the Rika Center.
My name is Kieran Kunihiro. I play soccer at Haverford College. I'm extremely grateful for the Rika Center for helping me achieve my lifelong dream of being a collegiate athlete. And I'm really excited to announce the Cal High training tip of the week.
I'm Andrew Havili. Today's training tip is a hex bar jump. Hex bar jumps are built for explosiveness and power. Patrick's going to pick the bar up, start tall. He'll drop down quickly, jump up, and catch, making sure he lands safely and appropriately.
Service by Medallion brings us the play of the week each week.
First off, we'll show you some contenders and then name the play we thought was the best of the best.
We start off with California's Elijah Sonic with a spectacular catch, but the play of the week goes to Buena Vista's Derek Hoffman with a game-winning goal in overtime. Then check out that celebration. One more time, Derek Hoffman, you just won the play of the week.
That's the play of the week, and that's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Robert Brownstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. 49ers Sac High Sports is up next. We will have great baseball action, including Wood Creek and Granite Bay. Those are our two best teams, so stick around.